What's going on, Jerome's? Happy Monday. Also, it's very happy that the Greasy, Grimy Green Bay Packers, after they jettisoned Aaron Rodgers, even though he was absolutely garbaggio last year, the worst, doesn't seem like the Packers are going to be contending in the NFC North anytime soon. They got Jordan Love at quarterback. It is a transition and all that stuff, but I just don't see the Packers getting off the canvas anytime soon. Right? So it's a beautiful day. Don't let it get away. That's right. But Bucky Brooks over at NFL Network. Now, Bucky, I have a lot of respect for. Played in the league, former UNC Tar Heel, second-round pick by the Bills back in the day. Also worked as a scout, and then has transitioned over to NFL Network. Has done phenomenal work. Him and Daniel Jeremiah. Some of their draft analysis is the best, some of the best in the business, and really do respect his opinion since he knows the industry inside and out. But I don't know. Bucky was on one this week as he predicted the Greasy, Grimy Green Bay Packers would win the NFC North and the Vikings would finish third. Quite confusing. Like, Bucky, we trusted you, man. Come on. Anyways, so diving on in, projecting the NFC North hierarchy in 2023, who will win the NFL's tightest division race, blah, blah, blah. And then he gets into this. Simply put, 2023 projections are all over the place for the NFC North. It's the most tightly tied, packed division in the NFL, according to Caesar's odds. With that in mind, I took some time to study each team in the NFC North with training camp weeks away. Here's how I would rank the four contenders in the most wide-open division race. As you can see, I trust Elton Jenkins, who was on blah, 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 NFL Network, over the odds maker. So he's getting into how he ranks the four teams. So it's basically a win, play, show prediction. Number one, the Packers. Blah, 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 blah. This is what he said about why the Packers can win the North. Despite the loss of four-time NFL MVP, alleged MVP, hashtag not my MVP, who cast a spell on the rest of the division throughout his starting tenure. What the hell kind of line is that? Is that J.K. Rowling stuff? Get out of here. Green Bay could reclaim the crown behind a stingy defense and a balanced offense that features Jordan Love as a complimentary playmaker. The former first-round pick is flanked by a talented running back tandem, Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon, with potential to bedevil and bruise opponents on the ground, factoring in the big play ability of wide receiver Christian Watson. Sorry. Showcased as a rookie, the Packers have enough firepower to control the game with a balanced offense that mixes runs and play-action passes, keeping opposing defenses guessing at the line of scrimmage. If the defense plays up to expectation, given its extensive collection of first-round picks on that side of the ball, Green Bay could definitely nab its ninth division title since 2001. Potential Achilles heel, all of it. All right, and even if here's the thing, like, Aaron Rodgers did not play very well last year, and people let him skate because of his name. Kirk Cousins had arguably a much better season, and yes, you could actually say legitimately that the Green Bay Packers upgraded a quarterback, even though Jordan Love is unproven and untested versus someone who was very garbaggio last year. Nah. Lions at 2. Again, I don't have a problem with the Lions getting their time in the sun with the media. Like, everyone is all up on them. They're the cat's ass right now. I understand that. But the Vikings at 3rd. I don't know, man. I don't know. So here's what I wrote. Why the Vikings can win the North. The Vikings can repeat as division champs behind an efficient offense. Efficient. They were top 10 last year, and they're only going to get better. Headlined by an unstoppable playmaker on the perimeter. As the reigning offensive player of the year, Justin Jefferson is a big play machine with the potential to take over any game at any moment. Ideally, though, he won't have to be a one-man show week in and week out. GM Kwesi nabbed a big-bodied pass catcher tight end in TJ Hawkinson at last year's trade deadline, and in this year's draft, Minnesota spent its first-round pick on a polished route runner, Jordan Addison. This could alleviate some of the pressure on Jefferson to constantly put the team on his back. I'm excited to see what the offense looks like in year 2 under Kevin O'Connell. The coach has been pumping up Kirk Cousins' growth in the system this offseason. It's not hard to imagine an aerial circus with Cousins throwing the ball all over the yard. Minnesota could win the division by torching opponents with a high-powered offense that pushes the pace for 60 minutes. That all sounds good. Achilles heel. The team's off-season roster purge include longtime franchise stalwarts Dalvin, Thielen, Kendricks, Zadarius Smith, Patrick Peterson have also exited. Defensively, Minnesota's coming off a disaster season, saw them finish 28th in points, 31st in yards. Flores was an inspired offseason hire, but the new defense coordinator takes over unit hurting for experience and expertise in key spots. This will force Coach Flo to utilize a smoke and mirrors approach that features a myriad of blitzes and games to mask the unit's deficiencies, while the new DC is masterful tactician and strategist, Minnesota might simply lack the Jimmies and Joes to make Flores' X-Nose come to life. Here's my thing, and we've said this a bunch. So the Vikings went 13-4 last year with a poopy offensive line. Cousins had a career high in sacks and pressures, and the offense got better. Yes, even though they let go of Dalvin Cook, the offense did get better. Replacing Addison or Thielen at their respective stages of their careers is an upgrade. And the defense, I mean, I love me some Kendricks forever. I love Patrick Peterson. Zadarius Smith had a good year last year, but these are all upgrades, getting younger and faster on that side of the ball. And Flores is just going to let them go hunt. All right, so, yeah, they may not have guys, but they'll turn into guys, and Brian Flores to do that. So the offense got better. The defense cannot get any worse. Knock on all the wood. Like, how's this team downgraded from last season? I honestly do not understand it at all, but it's okay. Bucky can have his opinion, and I wonder. Wait, I wonder. Like, why is Bucky Brooks so enamored with the Packers? Oh yeah. Minor details. Conflict of interest. Nah, just kidding. Now Bucky's a pretty good analyst, but I just don't, like, I would understand if you put the Lions at 1, but predicting the Packers, I mean, yes, the defense is legit, but offensively, they're going to have issues. They're going to have more issues than they had last year, even though Jordan Love could potentially be an upgrade over last year's Aaron Rodgers, so I don't know, man. But again, it's more about the Vikings just completely disrespecting, disregarding, and he even says himself that the offense is going to be better, the offense is going to be explosive, and the defense potentially could be better. But I mean, three. I mean, just barely above the Bears. I mean, come on. Well, at least he didn't put the Vikings at 4, I guess, because he could have made the case like, oh, Justin Fields is going to take the leap. You're just like everyone else in the media. But ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. Anyways, your thoughts on our thoughts. Bucky Brooks predicts the Packers are going to win the NFC North. Okay. Let us know your thoughts on our thoughts and his thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol, production value.